have a few.
That's what I was going to say.
I don't.
One is not enough, my love.
I gotta take it easy on them.
Fuck.
I'm a nice guy.
You're very intense.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy. You know, I'm like, listen, you've had your tomorrow, boom. I spread them out, and that's me being kind.
Do you train every day?
Every day.
And it's just this is part of your routine.
It's part of my. Now I don't fight professionally anymore, but now it's just part of my routine. Just 45 minutes, an hour, whatever in the morning.
Yeah.
Just it's part of my routine.
Pilates. Yeah. What do you do? Right?
Pilates.
Come on.
Pilates. Well, I live with my brother and my cousin.
Yoga.
So, I live with my brother and my cousin. I try and beat one of them up, but if you spar all the time, you get injuries or whatever. So I'll lift weights, or we'll push the sled around or whatever. Or we'll find something to do. But I train every day. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, he had a good thing. I think I was going to say this is Lord Fetsmoker. I think he has one more thing here.
I strive for fucking perfection.
Oh.
Sorry. Perfection.
He's stealing from
you
your
must be under 120 pounds for starters, period. You were over 120 pounds. You were drunk on top of that. I just stuck on my cock a little bit just because I'm a good sport. I am an elite fucking force. Look at this neck. I do not want to get on somebody that's not fucking solid. At least fairly solid.
So
I like him.
I love this guy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he passed away.
Oh, I thought to invite him out to Romania. Let's go pimping. Let's go pimping, G. Can I have 2 more coffees, please?
Oh, he had to fucking ask?
Again?
That was supposed to be what?
Crump.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, look, there's a whole bunch of delusion in this space. And it's not just these guys. There's loads of guys. And I have a load of guys who are credible in the space who invite me on and stuff. And I sit there listening to the things they want from a woman. And they don't understand the reality. The reality of the world is that beautiful women have all the choices in the world. If they have all the choices in the world and you're not competitive, how the fuck are you going to pull it off with a bit of game? We also talk about money. I want to make something clear about money. Getting rich is probably the worst thing that can happen to the majority of men. Most men are not ready for money. And I say this because I was broke for a very long time, lived a very difficult life, and then became rich. That's why I am. Because money amplifies. So if you're the man first, and then you get rich, you're the man.
Yeah.
If you're a punk, and then you get rich, now you're a massive punk.
We were just talking about this before you came.
Thanks.
Wow.
Thanks, my friend.
We were just talking about
it. It happens with crypto kids, right? I had one kid come to me, some 20-year-old kid who caught a pump, some stupid coin, whatever. He made $86 million.
Jeez.
And he came to me and he was like, "Tay, I need your help. That I have $86 million, blah, blah, blah. My life's still shit." It's like, yeah, because now you're just a sugar daddy to a bunch of hoes who don't give a fuck about you, and you're a robbery target, and you're just hiding, and like your life's over now. You should have been the man first. You could have been a big G first. You can't even fucking pull a firearm. What are you doing?
Yeah.
That's the worst thing that could happen to you, because you're never going to want to work hard. You're never going to want to network. You're never going to learn the skills. Before the modern period of wealth creation, because in Hustlers University, I teach people how to make money fast. Anybody. I teach you how to make as much money as you possibly can quickly. But in the old way, the old world, the only way you could make money was by talking to people, networking, sales, influence, all these things. You'd learn lessons along the way. By the time you had the money, you learned a lot about life.
Yeah.
But now you can skip all the lessons and just get the fucking money.
You're right.
And these dudes are a mess, right? So wealth is the worst thing that can happen to people.
True.
So we talk about how, money attracts girls. No, it fucking doesn't. Because in the realm of a beautiful woman, everybody's rich. She will only go on dates with a man who has a nice car and pays her dinner. She may not know who's richer than the other, but in her view, men just have money.
Right.
I talk to beautiful women, like genuine 10s. Oh, well, men have money. They don't even consider some men are poor because they've never spoken to one.
Yeah.
They don't know. Yeah. All men just have money from the sky. Men just have money.
That's a great point.
It's normal for them, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like having arms. Right? It's like, it's not enough to attract her, and she just expects it to be there. It's like, oh yeah, you have money. And if you don't have money, she'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
So if you do...
So she has to then choose between really the guys, they all have money to begin with. So now she's looking actually to the next layer.
Completely. So now it's all the other qualities come in.
Given is money.
So money will qualify you to try. That's it.
Yeah.
It's not going to attract a woman purely unless you're literally paying her a day rate and she's a hooker. Yeah. So people talk about money attracting women. I know a bunch of dorks with a bunch of money and no pussy.
Yeah.
Because I was like, because you're still a fucking nerd, G.
Yeah.
You're still a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Like you just.
God, I miss that word.
They are nerds. I use that word purposely.
I miss it.
It's intrinsic. It's like back to school.
Yeah.
You're a nerd.
You're fucking nerds,
I was a nerd. I am a nerd.
Yeah.
No, but you are. And money amplifies. I say this all the time. If you see a dude get out of a Lambo. Fucking nerd. If you see a dude get out of a Lambo and he's a skinny little guy with glasses, you're like, oh, tech dork. Total nerd. If you see a guy get out of a Lambo and he's big, tall, strong, cobra tattoo, big G, you're like, okay, mafia boss. It amplifies.
Yes.
The Lambo amplifies. It doesn't change who you are. And money's the same. Money's an amplifier.
Well, because you were this guy before you had a lot of money. I suspect you had your swag before.
I miss being poor. I loved it. I loved being broke. I loved going out thinking, I need to find a bitch tonight because I need somewhere to sleep. I miss those days.
Can I tell you how I knew this one was a winner, by the way?
Tell me.
So, I met Tommy Buns when he was just 23 years old, okay? And I knew he was a fucking winner. I've said this before on this podcast. Because he carried himself like a fucking winner. We didn't have 2 dimes to rub together for quite a minute, my love. But I knew the way he carried himself, he was a capable man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he always had the hustle, the vibe in him too. Like, he's not going to be some fucking loser, dude. I knew it.
I also, when I saw it, I was like, hey, bitch.
And he did that too.
Like that.
No, so. but you know what? That's a really important point, because the world often talks about fake it till you make it. And I'm like, no. There's nothing fake about belief. There's nothing. I knew I was going to be the big G before I was the big G. There's nothing fake about belief.
Right.
I knew what I was going to be. Like, there's nothing fake about belief. So if you truly believe, then it can be carried, and women can detect that.
Yeah.
Women are always with guys with ambition. You don't need to have the money. You need to have the ambition. They need to feel it. Yes. And if they can feel it and they know you're about it, then that's enough. You don't actually need the physical cash.
No, that's what I tell girls when they're looking, 20-year-old, 30-year-old women with me. How do I go, look at the guy that's got the hustle. I don't give a fuck if he's a garbage man, but he's got that hustle to be the best fucking, or maybe he wants to own a chain of garbage. It's what it's going to be later, 100%. Not now.